Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Battle Network Operate Star Force. In the last part we started off the traffic light scenario, and now we're gonna go finish it off, plain and simple. With that said, I should know Traffic Light Computer 4 does technically have a new virus for us, but I don't run into it while we're here. This is, I believe, a virus I come back and show off when we're in post-game, even, because even its battleship isn't one that's too key for how I tend to play these games, because it's one of the more defensive chips in the game. HP memory right along the pathway, I'll take that no matter what. They do really kind of place mystery data in Battle Network 1 a little bit weirdly. Sometimes it's where later games would kind of place it along the end of pathways and stuff, but in this game they kind of just place it around the area haphazardly. Lan, just a little more. We can stop it at the next light. Right, I'm on it. And now we have to head back to central downtown. Yeah, they just kind of place it left and right all over the pathways, which feels kind of odd. We got past the bus! We'll make it this time! Time for the last normal area, although notably, there is technically another area after this numerically, but that's just where the boss fight is, which is unusual. Megaman, turn all the lights to red. Gotcha. We'll stop the boss at the intersection. Now this one's a little bit different in terms of setup in that we have 4 panels along the center of the area that we need to turn red, because we need to turn all of the lights red this time. With that said, it doesn't really change things, although we do have a new enemy here. This is Sortie 3. 200 HP, 80 damage, and 30 damage for 3 types of attacks. And that's about it. It's the Sortie again, only it's Aqua Elemental. And that's the battleship you can get from it. Aqua Sword. I believe that comes in, I want to say like P and N codes? Maybe? Okay, let's get the next one. Roger. By and large, that could be useful again, especially if you're fighting a fire elemental enemy / boss fight. But its coding is the biggest enemy. If you want to get it, I believe you have to be rank 7 or above. There are better battleships is the point here. Honestly, I'd recommend, at least in BN1, the best sword is probably Alex Sword, just because of its coding. And there's a heat spreader. Hell yeah, that's another battleship down. Battle Network 1 might also be the easiest battle network to get all the battleships in the regard of you find so many along the way as long as you get a competent enough folder to build. 2 more to go. Because Battle Network 2 and beyond, usually they add in these extra little bits that make it harder to get every battleship along the way, or at least as many as you possibly can. It's a lot more precise. Here in BN1, not so much the case. I'd wager you could probably get, partially just due to how the end game areas are handled, sort of, you could probably get at least a good 80+% of the battleships pretty easily. Just 1 more. With that said, as you can tell, despite there being 4 platforms to go through this time around, this is still a very short computer. I do appreciate its brevity, though. Kind of makes some of the ones in the later games that feel kind of long-winded really stand out in comparison. Megaman, now! But what if I want to wait a little bit, huh? Make sure you save right here, by the way, because the moment you investigate that, you are technically thrown into the boss fight. We did it! The bus stopped. I'm so sorry, but it seems you're a little late. What do you mean? The gas program virus has been activated. You may have stopped the bus, but now it's going to blow. Ignition in 3, 2, 1. Mail! It didn't explode? Huh? Colorman, what's going on? I'm sorry, Miss Mad. There was this cute little nabby there. But don't worry, I'll delete her right away. See? Help! Roll, is that you? Mail! Mail! Are you okay? I'm fine for now, but Roll's in trouble. Quick, jack in, Megaman. Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, wait, actually, I guess you can technically save here. I don't think I've ever tried to, though, because I'm probably way too focused on the actual objective at hand. Roll, where are you? Ah! What are you doing? This is a kid's game. Calm down. Now, I'll delete you soon enough. But first, I'll watch you squirm a little. Help! Help! Hey, you! Get away from Roll! Mega, delete this guy quick, or else the bus will... Gotcha. So you're Colorman, huh? Let Roll go. I'm the one you want. Sure thing, I'll just delete you first and delete her later. Let's go. Battle routine set. Execute. Colorman's one of the more annoying bosses in the game because he has these two little statues that act as obstacles for damaging him. He only sticks himself in the back row unless he's doing one of his various attacks. The towers in front of him will shoot out respective elemental towers as soon as you get on the same row as them, which act the same way as the Volgear's tower. They move panel by panel, row by row, trying to slowly sort of track onto you. Occasionally, the ball that Colorman is standing on will disappear because he's basically just throwing it at your head from above. At that point, just continue to move and it probably won't hit you. And I think he has an attack where he can generate clones to distract you, but I might be thinking of his appearance in Network Transmission, maybe? I honestly can't remember, because honestly, this boss doesn't really stand around too long, even in later parts of the game with refights. Use whatever program advances you really like at this point, as long as I can hit him, and you should be fine. I also recommend long-distance chips like bombs or any nabbies that can do that, like Fireman, Roll, Gutsman, things of that nature, really. Oh, the ball also tracks onto you panel by panel, making him really open for attack, as you can see. In concept, one of the harder bosses, but with the proper chip setup, he can go down pretty quickly and easily. Are you okay? Ow, I think so. Thanks, Mega. Sure you don't have any errors? Yep, I'm fine, really. But what about mail? You better jack out. Right. Lan! Jeez, all the trouble I go through. Now, Lan, be nice. No, Lan's right. Thank you, Lan. Hey, what's the big idea coming up so close like that? Oh, Lan, you're blushing. Shut up! I'm not! Well now, let's go get Yai's present. Come on, Lan, let's go. Now you're all happy and everything. What's going on? Well, it's a secret. He sure is dense. You sure are dense. Hey, wait up! No, Lan. How comical. Please forgive me, sir. Fool, you have failed me again. Please. Silence! No more excuses. No. Count Zap! Yes, Lord Wily. Listen up. Enough with these two-bit schemes. Let's take this town down once and for all. Count Zap, I'm counting on you. Understood? I hear and obey, Lord Wily. Many days passed since the traffic light incident. Until one afternoon. Man, I'm starving. What was for dinner tonight? Huh? But, Lan, you just ate lunch at school. Well, I can't just recharge once a day like you, Mega Man. Okay, okay. Hey, wait. We gotta get home. The Bond Bunch is about to start. Lan, you've got mail. It's from your dad. Lan, how have you been? I'll be seeing you today. That is, you'll be coming to see me. There's a party tonight at the government complex. I'm inviting you and Mom to join me for dinner. Let's meet at 7 in front of the TV in the Scilab lobby. Say hi to Mom for me and let her know about tonight. Dad. All right, we get to see Dad. I'm gonna eat till I drop today. As if you were on a diet yesterday. Okay, Lan, let's go home and tell Mom. And I believe that is the exact same mail we just got. I'm just reading it again for other reasons. I've got something for you. Drop by the waterworks anytime. Ominous, but okay. The Den City auto drive system's been hacked into. World 3 is getting bolder day by day. I heard the operator who solved the problem wasn't an official. Hard to imagine a civilian handling such a high-level incident. Who is this mystery operator anyway? Gee, I wonder. I hear they have this Navi called Megaman. I don't know who they are. Oh no, my money is gone from my bank. I'm sure the thief came in via the internet. You can access my bank account via the net near the metro line. I think that it should still be close by. Oh, what will I do? What will I do? So that starts up a side quest where we can head near where we fought Stone Man to fight someone, get that guy's money back, all that sort of jazz. Again, side quests in Battle Network 1, a little topsy-turvy in how they're handled.
Lan, thank you for the birthday present. Please, take this as a token of my thanks.
10,000 zenny? Hell yeah! That doesn't seem like much, but in early Battle Networks especially, barring maybe one version of this game and part of Battle Network 2, zenny can be a little bit of a grind to get in high amounts, especially with some of the things that endgame level content and stores will want from you for things. I'm especially thinking of one store in Battle Network 2. So any amount you can grind early on, honestly, really does help. I used to not like getting it compared to battleships, I barely experimented, but hey, anything counts, really. With that said, we want to head to talk to Miss Yuri.
Hey, you want to hear a secret about Mari?
Sure!
Her measurements are 33, 22, 33. What, you don't care? Well, you will when you're a little older. Ha!
So where do I begin unpacking the fact that I just learned a lady's 3 measurements in a Mega Man game released in 2000, 2001? I don't know. That's in the original GBA version, by the way. That's not added for Operate Star Force, or not a fan translation thing. And believe it or not, it's technically key information for something, but we'll get into that way later in the game. Either way, at this point in the game, we can fight Miyu again for Skullman V2, which is pretty good because that means we're going to be able to get Skullman's own battleship. With that said, I think he's only seen an increase of 100 HP, and he's not that much harder otherwise. I think his fireball moves a little more quickly, as does his arm, but otherwise, it's the same fight. So just bring whatever you brought the first time around and do it a little better, and you'll succeed, probably, more than likely. With that said, when we get Skullman's own battleship, the way it works is it's his big skull attack, where he throws his head at you. Oh, that's right, later versions also generate more hands for you to dodge. I actually completely forgot about that. He throws his skull at one enemy on the field for 150 damage. Pretty self-explanatory. It doesn't do too much damage if it's only 150 at this point in the game, which for a base Navi is, I guess, alright, but only targeting one Navi is my big thing with it. I'm not a big fan of battleships that do that. I like ones that can hit more than one virus or enemy at a time. Hence my focus on Fireman, which it's an entire row or something. Also, I should note, I believe Skullman was recoded for Operate Star Force. From memory, in the original Battle Network 1, all the Skullman chips were coded S-code, but here in Operate Star Force, they're coded D-code because, well, the Japanese word for skull starts with D. Now, at this one, I want to go into the traffic light comp and get some Dyna Waves. Particularly if I can get any S-codes of those, I'm going to really want them. Because, like I mentioned, that is a really good battleship. You could, in the original Battle Network 1, make that a lot of your folder, and you do really well for the main story. Hey, Mom! Dad's invited us to a party.
How wonderful. How sweet of him to think of his family at such a busy time. So, Lan, when and where are we supposed to meet?
At 7 in front of the TV in the first floor lobby of the Scilab.
Okay, but wait, it's almost 7 now. We have to hurry.
Mom, since you always take so long, I'll go ahead, okay? Man, if I had to wait for her, I'd never get to eat. Come on, Lan, I know you just can't wait to see your dad. Hey, stop saying that. Jeez. Man, Lan acts real tsundere in the first game compared to some of the later ones, don't he? Ah, children. With that said, you can figure out where our next major goal is. We have to head over to the government complex. Though we should keep in mind the fact that Freud wanted to see us for something, so we'll have to start off the next part with that from memory. Mail about program advances, huh? Some program advance info. While you can advance most programs by collecting chips in a series under one code, like B-Bomb, some chips like Gaia won't advance even then. I have some new info that might solve this whole problem. Seems you need one more chip, a trigger chip, to advance. There's about 4 possible combos worth trying out. Cool. Not really gonna bother with it. But with that, I'm gonna need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 13, I guess we're gonna go eat dinner with Dad. See you guys then.